What are you waiting for?
I am waiting to take a trip.
Take a trip with us and learn some English. Welcome back to Eastland English.
Ow!
Welcome to paradise.
Okay, I have entered the coordinates into the GPS.
Where are we headed today?
It's a surprise. Are you hungry?
I am.
Good. We are going to an authentic satay restaurant.
What a delightful surprise. What do you mean authentic?
It's the kind of restaurant that Thais eat at. Tourists are not the target customers.
Wow, just look at those skewers of meat sizzling on the wood-fired grill.
Typically, when you buy satay in Thailand, it comes with peanut sauce, chopped shallots, cucumbers, and vinegar. The combination of these flavors is delectable.
I always look forward to eating satay in Thailand.
Now we have got our picnic.
Let's get back to the beach. This little side trip is just another example of the kinds of things that you can do in Thailand. Another day, another walk in paradise.
I'm trying a new path today. I haven't walked this way yet. I think we'll go through the lobby. See, some people are already checking out. All right, I heard someone saying they're supposed to check out tomorrow. That means they're only here for one night. That's a shame. It seems to be a relatively standard thing in Thailand that Thais take extremely short holidays. And that has to do with the work schedule here, and Thais are usually limited to long holidays for their vacations. They don't actually usually get long periods of time off. Okay, I'm walking around the pool to the restaurant. This is our final day on this specific beach. Hitting this gorgeous beach one last time. Last night was our final night at Ban Sak village. Time really got away from me this morning. We arrived back at our room at 8 a.m. after a delicious breakfast, and I looked at my watch and thought, great, we're early back to the room, and that means I'll be able to get a longer walk today because I wanted to accomplish my goal that I told you yesterday, and that is to walk to the end of this beach here. But time got away from me. It's used as an excuse for being late. But there's more to it than that. It usually implies that you were trying to be on time, but you had too many things to do, and that the effect of having all of those things to do took so much time that you couldn't make the appointed time that you were planning on making. For example, when you meet a friend and you're 20 minutes late, your friend says, "You're late. I've been here for 20 minutes." You say, I know, time got away from me. And that would imply that you had other things to do before you could meet. A handy phrase for you to use when you're late, but you want to show that you were trying to be on time. Today, I'm fighting against the clock. My intention was to get to the end of the beach. It's about perhaps another kilometer. I'd walk along the beach, get to that cape and return. But as I said, I'm fighting against the clock today. That's an idiomatic phrase that you can use when you don't have enough time to do what you want to do, or you don't think you have enough time to do what you want to do. Fighting against the clock means that you're going to need more time to get everything that you want to get done. And this is a case where I am fighting the clock due to the fact that Yudi and I are checking out from our hotel room today. I'm going to have to recalibrate my goal for today, which was to reach the end of the beach. But as I said before, I don't have enough time. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to go back, help Yudi pack, and then move on to our next destination.
The next stop on our tour was La Flora Khao Lak, an expansive resort with fascinating facilities.
The kiddie pool features a unique amusement, which we had never seen before. It resembles a giant teacup that gets too full and spills over.
The beach can be accessed by walking through this archway.
At the beach, we found a dock with a highly innovative design.
This is truly weird. I've never been on one of these. It's a floating, rolling dock. And it's made of interlocking floating pieces. Really quite fun. You can take a boat off of here. Okay, walking back along the same pier. Yeah, I have never either seen or walked on anything exactly like this before in my life. A little bit like surfing. Wow. Okay, I'm up on the beach now. No more rocking, no more rolling.
So you have experienced something new. How was it?
It was great. I have this weird feeling like I've been on a boat.
Oh, I totally remember that feeling. We once experienced that when we were in Australia.
I remember that too when we were on my sister and her husband's catamaran. We spent several days sleeping on a catamaran in Australia, and then when we got to shore, we were rocking and rolling for days and days and days afterwards. Very strange feeling.
It was worth it though.
Indeed it was.
So we are here back to this beach again. It looks completely different from before. You can see there are lots of people.
It was quite empty the last time, wasn't it?
Right.
Even though it's the long weekend and it's sunset, there still aren't as many people as there could be. Look at that. Plenty of space for you to throw down your blanket and enjoy the sunset.
Do you feel like playing football?
Hey, that sounds like a great idea.
Okay, here, this is a football.
All right, you kick it first.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think I can score a goal with that.
Yeah, I don't recommend kicking coconuts with your bare feet. It's sunset on the beach, and everyone has to get a photo of their loved one posing on the beach. Let's go have a look at them.
When you have time to spend on the beach, it doesn't mean that everywhere will be full of sand. There's some areas that I really like as well. You can see there are lots of rocks.
Okay, we're going to go explore those rocks now.
Yes, right?
So I'll get you to pose. You can sit on the rocks and we can take shots like that.
Right. When I see some rocks like this, I am curious to see some living things. For example, crabs.
Yeah, I'll bet there's
Mussels?
shellfish too. Yep.
I would like to find some oysters.
Oh, wow. Of course. Let's see if we can find some.
Oi!
It
Oi!
moved.
Oi! It is so shy, so I'll put it back. At the beginning, you suggested that I should sit on the rocks.
I did.
I don't think it's a good idea.
No, why not?
They are so uncomfortable to sit on.
They look horribly uncomfortable. Indeed. Let's have a close-up look at them.
Ouch!
Judy meandered ahead to search for more interesting things. She spotted some rocks that she wanted me to investigate.
Do you want to leave your shoes here?
I think that's a good idea. All right, I'm gonna cross the river.
Be careful, don't drown.
Okay, it's not very deep at all. It's fine. Actually, it's nice. This feels a little bit like a foot massage. As I'm walking through here, the water is taking with it little tiny bits of sand and pebble and bouncing them against my feet and my ankles. It feels really good. I think you should try it.
No!
No, huh? Okay.
I
All right, Yudi wants to see what is in those rocks over there, so I'm gonna go check them out. Yudi wants me to walk up these rocks to see what's on the other side, but she is about 50 meters away and cannot see what's on them. I'm going to show you how comfortable they look to walk on. See that? That is an aggregate of shells. I think that would tear my feet apart in seconds. Crabs! Lots of family crabs! This is quite interesting. I did find a whole family of crabs. About 20 of them just went into a hole over there. So, do crabs walk? Yes, technically they walk. They propel themselves on their feet, but we have a word for it. The word for a crab walking is sidling. sidling, and that means they walk in a sideways motion. So every time they walk, they're not going forward towards their eyes, head, or backwards towards their tail, but in fact, they go from side to side. We call that sidling. In deference to your newly acquired vocabulary, I'm going to sidle back to Udi. So I am sidling now. I'm going to give you a shot of that. When a person sidles, they move their right foot to the right and the left foot would follow, or their left foot to the left and the right foot would follow. So I will sidle across the river. I saw a whole family of crabs. So we go back to the room?
I guess so. It is getting dark.
All right, let's go.
While walking back to the resort, we witnessed an interesting phenomenon.
Now our pier is famous.
Indeed, it looks like it is. When we first came out there was nobody anywhere near it. We took a walk on the rolling pier and then took a walk further down the beach. And now when we return, you can see how famous it is.
I am putting on the mask because I'm ready to get into the hotel area. We will stay on this beach for 2 more nights, and after that we will move to Phuket.
Look at this fruit here. You can see the flowers over to the right. And then this fruit, it looks like an avocado to me because of the shape and the color. But I don't recognize that flower. These leaves look like they could be avocado leaves, but they seem a little thinner than avocado leaves. So we'd like to know, what kind of fruit is that? If you know what kind of fruit that is, please tell us in the comments section. To be continued.